Interest rate announcement and concern over registration of health professionals. Good day to you. The Reserve Bank's Monetary Policy Committee has left the repo rate unchanged at 5.5%. This means interest rates remain unchanged at 9%. Reserve Bank Governor Jill Marcus says administered prices remain a concern. Marcus has cited high electricity prices and says food prices are also a major driver of inflation.
The MPC maintains a preference for a stable interest rate environment, given the conflicting pressures on monetary policy at this stage. However, the committee will continue to monitor domestic and global economic and financial developments and the risks to the outlook, and remains ready to act appropriately to ensure the attainment of the inflation target over the medium term while being supportive of the domestic economy. The Monetary Policy Committee has therefore decided to keep the repo rate unchanged at 5.5% per annum.
The Health Professions Council of SA has admitted that its process of registering and verifying qualifications of foreign health professionals is flawed. This after a bogus brain surgeon allegedly colluded with an employee of the council to be registered as a health professional. Dr. Nyunyi Katumba from the DRC was earlier fired from the Steve Biko Academic Hospital for incompetence, but won his case at the CCMA. He was then employed at the Chris Hani Baragwanath Hospital. The council's Khosi Letlape.
There were gaps here. Steve Biko acted on the issue of competence. But our labor laws become a point of escape, even in terms of competence. We actually have a gap that needs serious discussion.
The Health Council is now auditing the qualifications of about 10,000 foreign doctors in the country. Public Works Minister Thulat Ngesi says the National Task Team has found there's been irregular awarding of tenders in the Limpopo Public Works Department. He also says that contracts worth about 2 million rand have been extended without following proper procedure. The Provincial Public Works Department is one of 5 departments placed under administration due to financial mismanagement. The minister was addressing the media in Polokwane.
Preliminary investigations revealed the shortcomings, which include the awarding of tenders without the bidding processes, modification of the existing contracts to increase the tender value. And I wanted to emphasize one issue. Security contracts we have discovered amounting to 1.8 million per month have been extended without proper procedures from 2010.
The verdict on 9 suspects who allegedly murdered 4 SPV security guards by setting the cash and transit van on fire will be passed tomorrow. Polokwane Circuit High Court presiding judge, Winston Semeki, has postponed the matter after giving a summary of the accused testimonies on the incident in 2006. He says Sepo Malebo and co-accused Joe Malabese constantly made telephone calls to each other before and after the attempted heist.
Told that accused 2 phoned him from Delquim. He answered he was not there. He could not say that 30 seconds later his phone called accused 2 again. His cell phone had traveled from Gauteng through the scene where people were killed. That contact had been established between his phone and accused 2's phone prior to and after the attempted robbery.
The operators of Japan's earthquake-hit Fukushima power plant have looked inside one of the ruined reactors for the first time using an endoscope. The Tokyo Electric Power Company says the 1 centimeter wide endoscope will give a better idea of what's really happening inside the radioactive area. Tens of thousands of tons of water contaminated with radiation have accumulated at the plant following frantic attempts to cool the reactors down immediately after the earthquake in March last year. Well, the top story in the story of the day, the Reserve Bank's Monetary Policy Committee has left the repo rate unchanged at 5.5%.